And there's the good fastball from Lester as he jumps ahead. No balls and a strike.
Well, there's another first pitch strike right there. And, you know, he's gotten ahead of every single batter he's faced so far. And that's a big reason why he's getting these good results.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Looking for his 10th strikeout. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Up next for the
All right, folks. Montage alert. Here you get a look at his performance so far. 10 strikeouts for him in the ball game as he continues to just plow right through this lineup one after another. Into the box, Shane Robinson. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike one. One out, nobody on. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Boy, his guys got him the lead back in the very first inning, and he hasn't looked back since. He's had everything go his way so far, and this inning's turning out to be no exception.
Yunel Escobar is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Boy, he may strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Lester into his motion. 0-1 pitch on its way. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. Back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Now here's the pitch. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. He'll take the turn and head for second. The relay. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
This is how you make life difficult for that pitcher out there. He's going to get to make one pitch from the windup and then go right into the stretch because this is a bullet down the line. That's a great at-bat there as he gets him going with a first pitch double.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. Shoots this one to first. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
2 great at-bats here to start the inning. Both guys swinging on the first pitch, and now they're set up with runners at the corners and nobody out.
Standing in a perfect 4 for 4 so far, Chris Coghlan. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. This one skied out toward right. On the move is Calhoun. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly. And this will be a silly double play as they tag him out between first and second. Number 40 will stand in. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips.
Oh, he's been such a big factor for his guys in this one.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. Cole Calhoun steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at-bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Grounded back up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Yeah, and guys, there's a look at his line through the first few innings. Pretty dominant so far. Just the second hit he's allowed tonight, and the first one didn't wind up hurting him at all. So we'll see if he can get out of this inning as well.
Lester sets. First pitch on its way. Swing and a little tapper. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
The first baseman,
Albert Pujols will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1. So now, after very few problems the first few innings, he's got himself into quite a pickle here.
And it's no surprise, it's the top of this lineup that's giving him fits.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here's the 0-2. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Oh, and it goes right past him out there at short. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Well, for a while there, it didn't look like they were ever going to break through, but they finally get on the board here in inning number 7. Now they've got to see if they can add on a few more and maybe make this game a little more interesting.
He's set. Here it comes. C.J. Cron is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Look at where we are in this game. Late innings, and this pitcher has thrown a first pitch strike to every hitter he's faced. You wonder why he's getting good results.
Grounded fouled off to the right. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked a batter to this point. So his control has been really, really spot on so far.
Here's the catcher, Giovanni Soto, now, as Lester jumps ahead of him here with strike 1.
Oh, and that's a good fastball right there. He might have been thinking about protecting against that sinker.
And this is swung on and missed by Soto as he falls behind now, down 0-2.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Well, this is a stroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. You've got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this is foul for the first strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1 to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Cubbies are in front 20-1. Mike Morin will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Jorge Soler is into the box now. He hit one over the wall back in the 5th.
Jorge Soler.
Hot shot down the line. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
Center fielder
Dexter Fowler will stand in yet again, and he's looking for history now. We take you back to his last home run. This was his 4th of the ball game, and it needn't be said that 5 in a game has never been done before. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 5th in this game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, if you're the fan that winds up with that baseball, hold on to that thing. That is now 5 home runs he's hit in one game. And that has never been done at the major league level. So somebody get Cooperstown on the line. They're going to want to hear about this.
The batter, number 9.
Here's Javier Baez. As he's first pitch swinging here, and this is on the ground toward the hole. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Chris Bryant steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Well, these guys have been very aggressive on the fastball so far, and this is another example of it right here. You know, working the count is great and all, but if the guy's going to lay a fastball in there on the first pitch, no reason not to go after it, and he jumps all over this one.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can forget about it. This ball is gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His 2nd home run of the game as this lead got even wider.
Boy, I want you to check out the location of where this pitch is in the strike zone. It's up and it's right down the middle. I mean, maybe you get away with that to a 220 hitting backup catcher, but not to a guy like this.
Now
Here's Addison Russell as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
And now, even with 4 runs in against you here in the inning, you got to just wipe the slate clean and just take the approach that you're starting over out there.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Lifted in the air out to right. Calhoun giving chase. 2 gone.
That's a disappointing final at bat there. You figure he probably won't get another shot at finishing off the cycle, but still a very good performance to say the least.
Ben Zobrist digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Now here's the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. He pulls this one into right. Calhoun is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Cubs lead this one 24. Gregorio Petit will stand in to start out their half of the eighth with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Coughlin will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out.
Left fielder.
And now we're going to have a delay as some nitwit has jumped over the railing and is running around in right field. And, of course, we will not show this to you, but suffice to say that local security has got him surrounded, and he can look forward to spending the rest of this evening in the cooler. Shane Robinson comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Oh, 2, here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 home. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
He's been able to get outs when he needs them with that curveball, and there you see what his pitch breakdown has been so far.
Yunel Escobar will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Angels are gone in order, and as you can see, they are way behind. Number 67 will come in and pitch now.
For the Angels, number 67.
Chris Coughlin is into the box now. He hit one over the wall back in the 5th.
The left fielder, number 8, Chris Coughlin.
Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught at first by Pujols. A tough break there, and on one pitch the leadoff man's gone already to start off the 9th inning. Number 40 stands in. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Swing and a line drive, but foul. One out, nobody on. Lifted in the air out to left. Robinson will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
And at this point in the game, your defenders will love you for this. He's been able to pick up the first 2 outs of the inning here on just 4 pitches.
Jorge Soler stands in. He was hosed at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat.
You know what? I'm not sure if that was on him or the first base coach, but it obviously didn't work out. It took a good throw to get him, though.
And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
This is what you call an ambush swing right here. You're hitting in the back of the order. You're looking dead red early in the count, kind of just hoping the pitcher might relax and forget about you for a minute. Then you get that fastball middle in, and you jump all over it.
Here's Dexter Fowler now, as he swings and hits this one foul off to the right and out of play. 2 out with the man at first. Hit hard but fouled as this ends up over by the first base dugout. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. This is pulled into right. Calhoun is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. Cole Calhoun will start it off here in their half of the ninth, and no sign of a reliever. They're going to let him try to finish this one off.
Well, he's been brilliant so far, so why not see if he can take it the distance? It just doesn't happen these days very often.
A windup and the 0-1. Hit out towards second. And a throw on by Zobrist gets him at first for out number 1.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Mike Trout gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
Boy. And in the first 2 games of this series, he's already struck out a total of 4 times now. You get to where you just hate taking that walk back to the dugout. I'll tell you, it's a very frustrating feeling.
Here's Albert now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. And they will put the tag on him. They got him, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, we talked about how they needed a good outing out of this guy, and he gave them that and even more, finishing off the complete game victory.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And guys, little doubt that the big bat here tonight belonged to this gentleman right here. Dexter Fowler, one for the ages. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not quite sure what to make of this game. It was kind of a joke, but I don't think anyone's laughing at all those home runs. I mean, my goodness, that is a career for some guys.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Cubs win this one 24-1. Good night from Anaheim.
The winning pitcher is John Lester. His record is now 1-0. Loss goes to Tyler Skaggs. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 18 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the Big A, 45,050. The Angels once again thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.